All right, I thought that we showed marked improvement from the last time we played at home here. And was really pleased with the defensive effort. You know, that's a team that really runs their offense well. They really execute. They played, they had just won their last road game against James Madison on the road in a game where they really played well. And they shoot the ball. They got older kids. They're very well coached. They run a lot of different things, and so it's hard to get to all of them. I went through 8 things for 2 days straight. But you know, give them a credit. They're a team that's hard to defend. I thought our defense in the second half was particularly good, where they were stuck at scoring 6 points in the second half. It seemed like forever. What was?
I think it was 8 minutes 15 seconds.
Before what?
They scored 35 to 37. I think it was 8 minutes to them to get those 2 points.
Yeah, I knew it was. I thought it was 33.
Oh.
I thought they were stuck on 33 forever. But you know, it was 35.
Yeah.
So they scored 8 points then. Was it 29 at the half?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we held them to 6. It seemed like forever. I don't have a full book, so I can't tell you when they got their 7th and 8th point.
8 minutes to go.
8 minutes to go in the game. So it was 12 minutes that we held them to 6 points, and that's excellent. Really good defense. Started to wear on them. I was really excited about our lack of turnovers. We only had 3 at halftime, finished with 10 for the game. And we had 17 assists, which means we shared on over half the baskets we scored. I thought that, guys, both Chicken, our starting wings, and Malik didn't have great shooting days, but they did other things to help us win. Played within themselves, didn't force anything, let the game come to them. And you're going to have nights like that. But if you're doing other things, rebounding, passing, defending, you're helping your team win. Obviously, Gavin had another incredible game offensively for us. He was 25 for 26 from the field our last 3 practices. So we were a little let down that he missed 3 shots today. He hasn't been missing at all. I mean, it's incredible how good he is around the basket. And then when he mixes up with his face-up game, which he did twice tonight on that baseline jumper, the one shot he missed in transition in the beginning of the first half, or actually about 8 minutes in the game, I knew he was going to miss it because he was tired. He was huffing and puffing and he did a blow. You throw that one out, I don't even remember his other misses. I don't even remember his other 2 misses. And then Q was really good for us off the bench. I thought Q played very good today offensively. He and Fred both give us a great lift. Fred comes in and is very solid. And we played him minutes at the 4 today, and we got to get him used to doing what he's supposed to do offensively as a 4, because he just hasn't done it enough, like taking the ball out of bounds when they score, or being able to run some of our sets as a 4. But overall, this was a big positive step for our team to win this game and beat a team by 25 points at home. And again, for the second game in a row, to have the halftime lead. We like leading at halftime when we can. It's good. Questions?
I know the talent level isn't the same with Miami, but each game it seems like the defense has gotten better and better. Well, what's been the focus since that Miami game on the defense, and maybe since the beginning of the year for you?
I think our big focus, and it has happened in the last few games. Now, in the Texas Tech game, we got in foul trouble. We really came out intense, played good defense, but we were fouling. So our big thing is to play really good defense without fouling. Like tonight, again, I don't know how many fouls there were. We had 14, they had 15. And it's a well-called game. That's how it was a year ago. But it just seems like it's tighter, doesn't it? I mean, I think we're already adjusting. I mean, I gotta believe that teams are already starting to adjust to it. And we had 2 of the best officials in the country tonight working the game, Valentine and Carl Hess. They've done Final Fours, national championships. I never even talked to the officials. I didn't say one thing to them tonight. That's exactly what I want. Really good officials, leave them alone, let them do their job, let us adjust to how the game's being called.
What did you guys do during that run where you held them scoreless? What was kind of being done defensively?
I just thought we did a good job of rotating, staying in front of the ball, allowing only one shot, contesting every shot that's going up. Really did a good job of game planning and switching when we're supposed to switch. They took tough shots. They took contested shots. There were not a lot of contested shots given up, and that was big for us. And we're blocking out better. you know, we're blocking out better in practice, because if we don't, we're doing something about it. We're doing push-ups.
You talked about Gavin looking at these first 6 games, probably the best stretch he's had in his career. Do you think it's just his maturity level and, you know, just kind of getting after him, saying, you know, you kind of need to be the guy?
I think that he's really made a commitment to his body, eating right. I mean, everybody tells me, you look at him now compared to a year ago, I mean, does he look better?
Yeah.
He does to me, and that's his commitment to doing the right things, and also Coach Leeds. And I can't say enough about our performance coach, I mean, because he's really got him buying into everything. And he's playing more minutes and being able to play harder. You know, he's not, I mean, tonight again, he plays 30 minutes. So he's giving us good quality minutes, and 30 of them. And I thought he's doing a good job defensively. You know, so he's able to play harder, play longer, because he's in better condition. And then offensively, he's getting more post catches. He's not running around on the perimeter as much and picking and popping, although he's very good at that. We need a low post scorer, and we're playing through him in the post. He had a couple nice assists today. He had a really nice skip pass. Who made the three there? Was it Fred? On the weak side in the first half. He got doubled, hit the guy on the high wing. Great pass. So he had a couple of really nice passes today. He had 9 assists on the season last year. He's going to get a lot more than 9 assists this year, because he's playing in the post more, getting more touches, and demanding double teams and cover downs. But he's definitely playing good basketball.
You mentioned the freshman and playing defense. Q took a charge today. Is that some of the things?
That's the second one of the year.
Is that some of the things you want to see from your freshman?
Yeah, but let me tell you what's funny. He took the first one against Missouri State, and his high school coach, they showed it 3 times on the replay. So Anthony, his high school coach, texts him after the game, that's the first one you've taken in 4 years. But he thought that was so funny, and he's showing, I think Coach Ziegler, look at this. And now to get 2 back-to-back games, I'm really excited about that. I mean, not only to play great offensively, but take 2 charges in back-to-back games, that's exciting.
But is that something that you want to see from your freshman defense?
I want to see that from everybody. But he's done it 2 games in a row, and I can't wait to see what his coach texts him this time. That's twice as many as he took in 4 years. That's what he'll say.
Q does seem like a really smooth player. He's kind of natural, doesn't really look like he's trying hard. Perfect 6 of 6 today. I mean, you got the role for him, but is he sort of carving out more and more time for himself? Better.
Well, I think that you know, like the only blunder I remember him having today is letting number 30 drive straight to the basket in a straight line to his left. We're shading to his right. I mean, so his whole thing is getting better at that end. But I will tell you this: he and Chicken, and I had a matchup with Chicken in practice today, Saturday, on Thursday, and I mean they are going at it. And that's how guys get better. That's making each of them better, is the competition in practice. And it was so good because Chicken is going hard. I mean, he had to block out every time. Chicken had a triple-double in practice on Thursday. And so, you know, he's going to break out. You know, Malik's going to shoot the ball better. We just want to keep improving and keep getting better for everybody. But you know, Q's going to be a big part of this rotation. As I've said from day one, you know, all the way through the season. I mean, you know, someone suggested, well, we're not. He's getting better defensively. That's what the freshmen have the biggest room of improvement to grow, because it's a whole new level, and there's so much more to playing defense and how you prepare for teams than it was at a high school level. You know, Q played all zone. I mean, he hadn't even played man-to-man. Played zone for 4 years.
You know, nobody's mentioned I.J. Reddy, but he had
IJ played
complete
solid
game.
again. Very great point. IJ was very solid. Took the open shot when it was there. 4-to-1 assist to turnover. But what I like best, he's doing a great job communicating defensively. He's out there being a leader defensively for our team, and he did the same thing against Missouri State by talking, by getting everybody to talk and communicate. That's what it takes. That intensity starts with your point guard.
Just sort of reading the body language of the team during the game, and then seeing the players, they're kind of joking around and happy afterwards. It seemed like they're kind of getting into sort of a good vibe, and then gelling, it seems like. Is that something you see?
Yeah, and I think, you know, we've played well in back-to-back games. We've had leads in back-to-back games. We're playing much better defensively in back-to-back games. They shot 40% for the game, and they were what in the second half? 34%. That's big. we gotta keep getting better defensively, and we still gotta be able to start, I can't wait till we get to finals week so we can start working on putting in some new sets and stuff out of our offense. Trying to keep things simple, but we've gotta add some things and add things for both inside and outside and get better at running our motion. I thought that when we went zone today, we really attacked it well. We gotta keep getting better at every facet. We still have so much room where we can grow and improve.
I think Blue had like 3 minutes. Is that just because Gavin was playing so well, or?
You know what, I mean, we played, you didn't go on the trip with us, but we played those three guys. Blues practices butt off every day. Flo tries so hard. It's just when they're playing small, when it's a smaller lineup and not with real size, it was better for us to match up with smaller guys. In all honesty, I mean, Gavin's the only, 5 we have offensively that really can do what he can do. So we got to keep him in the game too as much as we can. And so our game plan today was to double the post when 33 got the ball. We did it a few times. He wasn't as big of a factor today, which I was thankful for. And they were out a starter. One of their starters wasn't even at the game today. He missed a bus or something. Kid that normally starts for him. So they were one man less than they normally are. But we did a good job. And Taylor still had 11 points. And he went high-low when Johnny was guarding him twice. And one time was a foul.
What do you think of the job that Johnny and Travis and Gavin did down there when you look at the points in the paint and rebounding margin? And
I thought that we did a good job everywhere with our defense, and I was pleased. You look at their leading scorers. Anderson had 8 points. He had 2 games in the last 4 where he had 8 pointers in one game, 7 3-pointers in another game. He shot, going into the game, 75% of his attempts for threes. So we did a really good job on Anderson. We did a great job on the local kid that obviously wanted to come in and play well. He didn't score, Mobley. That was IJ, but that was our team. So those are 2 of their top 3 leading scorers. Then the kid that transferred from UTEP, Howard, had a solid game, but we did a good job. And 2 of his baskets were on IJ on switches. And overall, our team defense was very good. We've improved that area, and we've got to continue to improve in that area. That's the key for us. We can play good defense, take care of the ball and share it, we have a chance to do good.
Anything else? Will this suffice for Wednesday?